All right, what's up, y'all? Man, I got 25 videos to get through. I'm not going to do them all today. I don't even know why I mentioned that. But anyway, my first video, be in the you business. So this is important. In the age of distraction, it seems like we have no time. All right? Even distractions aside, it seems like we have no time, especially as a parent, you know. You got to look out for your kids. You got to work, you know, and it takes away from a lot of your energy. And then you want to throw in things like, gotta exercise, gotta stay fit. And so where we find ourselves is, the later half of the day, the latter half, we are in this state of just, grogginess, fatigue, and we turn to kind of fruitless activities, I would say. So a common one is watching television. A more modern common one is scrolling. And you feel like you don't have enough energy to really do anything but that, which I'm breaking free from. And a couple of things that I found to be really helpful in those cases when I'm tired is, first, take a nap. All right. But if you have the phone in your face too long or the television too long, you kind of like pass that window where you're like you're not going to fall asleep anymore. You're kind of restless at this point, but even still don't really feel like you have the necessary energy. So that's when I would prioritize taking a nap. And man, just a couple minutes could really work wonders, you know. And there's this thing, because if you're sleep deprived, your body has this way of getting you into REM sleep faster, faster than it would usually take under regular circumstances. So you enter deep sleep faster, and that's why you feel well rested when you have these little naps, okay? So that's a fun little science fact. But when I talk about being in the you business, every chance you can get to make your life better, to make certain aspects of your life better, do so. Okay, so you just replace certain habits. Like, for example, when you go to the bathroom and you're sitting on the toilet, instead of scrolling on Facebook, you go to your Kindle app and you read a book. You go to your chess app and you play chess. Or you pull out your journal, you start writing, a journal app, and you start writing to help you get organized. Okay? Now, I think that's a big part of what I'm saying is we get organized. So I turn to my journal a lot to get organized. Putting down a to-do list, I say, okay, for example, today I'm writing down 3 things at a time, okay? I don't want to overwhelm myself with do this, do this, do this. 3 things, knock them off the list, and then I move on to something else. But every chance you get to improve, okay? Work on your body. I have more videos on that coming out soon, but you want to work on your body. You want to work on your fitness. You want to maintain and also better your health. Because without health, you have nothing else. It's the great domino, okay? It knocks down everything else. You need health. A person with bad health only has one wish, okay? A person like myself, I'm in great health. I got a lot of wishes. None of them would matter if my health was poor. Okay, so you gotta prioritize that. I was gonna say, if you can't make time to work out, which is a lot of people's excuse, and for great reason, it's understandable. But you don't have to allocate an hour, 2 hours every day. It's like I said in one of my shorts, you can get a killer workout in just 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Seriously. All right. And again, since I'm saying it, ask me about it. I'll send you a link to a crazy workout free of charge, and it'll spank you. It's a video, so you just do it along with the videos, 10 minutes. All right. So you want to do that. You want to work on your brain. You want to challenge yourself. So you want to like my go-to is playing chess. It doesn't necessarily have to be chess to train your brain. There's a whole bunch of brain games. Just look it up. But you want to do that. You want to be sharp as you age, you know. You want to focus on your spirituality, you know, spend time in meditation and solitude in the dark, away from the crowds, away from all the stimulations, okay? So you want to do things like that. You want to take inventory, everything that's missing, everything that's becoming a distraction, and you want to start cutting it out. By the way, what I was going to say is, if you don't have the time that you would like to have when it comes to exercising, well, what you can do is just start cutting out things that make your health worse. So, you know, that would be cutting out the fried foods or too much sugar or overeating in general. You start doing things like that, and you replace it with things that have maybe anti-inflammatory properties, which is fruits and vegetables, you know, yada, yada, yada. Eat clean, eat lean, and you be a health machine, you know. So those are some of the big staples I wanted to address. Be in the you business, and every time you say yes to something external, you're saying no to yourself, okay? That means, so be less concerned with everything that's going on in the outside world and more so what's going on right here with your operation. Because if and when your operation crumbles, you really have nothing else. You're just an onlooker, you're bitter, maybe you're a hater, you're sad, you're depressed, you want to take a quick trip out of here, you know what I mean? Okay? So it's just very imperative that every chance you get, and I can't say this enough, you look for certain things in your life on a day-to-day basis by the clock, you know, on the, you know, every minute on the clock, looking for little ways you can improve. You know, if you're in the room and there's a little bit of clutter, you know, you move this here, you move that there. I had this thing, like when things were getting so junky in my room, I would say every time I leave the room, I take something with me that doesn't need to be in there, okay? So I take some trash with me. You know, whatever's on my way to where I'm going, I'm taking stuff with me. And that makes it easier, okay? So more going out than coming in, you know. So be more productive than not, okay? So that doesn't mean all day, every day, you really just have to be on go. But you want to make conscious efforts. You want to move with intention. You want to know why you're doing what you're doing, okay? Because if you can really question yourself when you're doing things that are wasteful, you're going to save yourself a lot of time. So if I'm scrolling, you know, I always got to do this when I talk about scrolling. If I'm scrolling on Facebook, if a voice in my mind asks, why are you doing this? What are you going to get out of it? I'm going to be like, oh yeah, right. And then I'm going to tend to the things that matter to me. You have to tend to the things that matter to you, okay? You matter. Your dreams matter. Your life matters. Put the focus on that. Be a big fan of yourself, okay? Build yourself up, okay? Especially if you got children. You know you got to build yourself up. Of course, you have to pour into your children, but it starts here. You just can't pour from an empty cup, okay? Your children need you to be strong. You need yourself to be strong. You have to believe in yourself. You have to trust yourself. With that being said, best wishes.